Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Gray Mars.
What you laughing at?
I always look. The intro has actually grown on me. I always laugh at King J, and I was laughing at Ken on that. But King J intro is the funniest.
I miss King J. Well, shout out to King J getting his education on, trying to better himself. Who told him to do those things? But, anyways, nevertheless, we are here today. Lunch with the new party. It's going to be a short but impactful show. Shout out to Heaven. She called out sick today, but we still love her. She'll be back hopefully sometime this week. And we don't know where's Andre. What happened to Andre, Gray? But that's okay. We're going to do a search party for him. And today was a topic that I think Andre would have killed on. Should America resegregate? Andre, if you see this, this was for you, bro. We don't know what happened. But nevertheless, Gray, we're going to answer that question today. Should we resegregate? I got a lot of impactful clips. So the reason why I'm posing this question for everyone watching, we saw some of the most heinous crimes against women. I'm going to say it's a women issue this week. Or this month in August, we had someone that was unalived. We talked about it last night. It was a Ukrainian woman who was stabbed in the neck by a deranged individual. He was black. He happened to be black, but white tees are obsessed with it being a race issue. However, there was also a black woman that's not getting attention, but we're going to talk about it today, that was unalived in Prince George's County, Maryland, by an illegal Hispanic man. She was a black woman again. But yet, white tees are quiet on this issue. So today we're going to ask, should America resegregate? Because that has been what the white tees have been hollering and saying all over. I love X because now we know what white tee people are thinking in private. What do you think, Gray?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the great things about social media. And me being managing the social media for the new party, I see the right side of social media, and I'm shocked by some of the stuff that I see. Sometimes I feel like, are we back in before the 1960s? I definitely don't think that we should resegregate. I think this is a crime that was committed. This is just an isolated incident, and we shouldn't look at a whole race of people just because this one heinous act happened.
Yeah, so we're going to play some clips and give some reactions. The first clip I have was Chris Cuomo. He had on Liz Wheeler and Nina Symone. They talked about the Black community and issues in it. Let's watch this and I'll get Gray's take on it. Here we go.
Part is the brokenness of the nuclear family, the brokenness of the Black family, the fact that Black fathers are absent, that young Black men turn to drugs and gangs.
How dare
and by the way,
well, the
this
family,
is also
I
true
think the
for
family
young
in
white
general you
men
can point to.
from
I don't know that
Minnesota.
one race over the other works.
This is also true for the murderer who killed the two young children, a white man. Will you listen to what I'm saying? I literally said the broken nuclear family, both
Right.
Black families and white families. That murderer,
right. You singled out Black families, but
well,
if you're saying all families, it's a different point.
It's especially evident in the Black community, but it is also true that when fathers are absent, that young men are more likely to commit.
I will put you guys. I'll put you guys on a text thread.
Put us together.
I'll put you.
If you're open to that, Liz, I'm open to it.
I'll put you together. Liz is open to conversation.
Let's do it.
Nina's open to conversation. That's why we're all here. It's not an easy conversation to have, but it's an important conversation to have. We'll keep having it. Liz, thank you for being here. Nina.
Liz said only on camera, only when I'm getting paid will I talk to you.
That's what the white lady said.
I mean, did she say she open to it? She stayed quiet. Liz don't want to talk to her.
I do feel like the Black family is being singled out. I mean, if we look at history and we look at how other communities came to this country, I would think that Black people are actually doing well compared to the situation that they came from. I mean, you're basically comparing us to another group that's had the benefits of them coming here with money and them coming, not having to deal with racism or even just mainly economically. They were able to build up finances, education, these different things. So yes, Black people are further behind the curve because we really didn't get civil rights to the 1960s.
Yeah, and not just that. the Black family has been under attack since the 1960s, when we were supposed to get government help that told Black men you can't be in the homes, but yet now we have government help taking over cities like DC and Chicago. Yet now I got into a heated exchange today with an old friend of mine telling me that he's okay with this government help, yet we had the same government help in the 1960s when we got the Black men out the home, when they did Tuskegee testing on us. But look where it got us. Did it help the Black community? Did it help us, Ray? What do you think?
As far as Section 8 housing, I think it did help a lot of, I'm not gonna say people I know, but a lot of people, they don't care about getting married. They still have the guy there. And I would hope that the women wouldn't let a Section 8 house make them kick somebody out. If we look at the actual statistics of the War on Poverty by Lyndon B. Johnson, it took a lot of people out of poverty. I mean, we have a lot of Black people who are in a good place and are in middle class. And I think we have to look at those social programs that helped us. And we were looking also at federal jobs, federal employment, government jobs.
Well, I definitely disagree with you, because we still see it now. According to U.S. Census Bureau in 2021 to 2022, about 26% of Black women were currently married. That's less than the average with the white community, which is at 45 to 50%. So we have seen it. Black women are not getting married. Black families are not staying together. So I don't disagree with Liz to some extent. However, I do think that ownership and onus needs to be on the government for some of it.
The government plays a part, I think, in the economic situation. And when people come for our culture and attack our Black culture, the only thing I will agree with, and not to sound red pill here, is that our women, are known for being aggressive, are known for being a little bit harder to work with, and that stereotype has been put in society. So you have Black men, because Black men are not marrying less; they're marrying outside of their culture, and that is directly affecting the marriage rate for Black women, because most Black men don't date outside their race. Doesn't matter.
I agree with that.
What country they're from. Most Black women don't date; they date Black men.
Well, I showed you one extreme. Nina Symone is pretty far left. Let me play somebody far right and what they think on the state of our community. Here we go.
I don't know how you can be sitting in a table talking against your own racial identity.
My identity isn't in my skin color.
But you are Black.
I'm not blind. I do see that I am Black.
So how can you sit there and say that Black people have privilege when they don't? For example, if a police were to pull you over, you're not going to have the same privilege as your counterparts. They have more privilege than you.
That's an assumption.
That's not an assumption.
What privilege do these guys have?
That's not an assumption.
What privilege do they have that I don't?
They're white. Like the example that I gave you, if
just
a police,
just white by default.
If the example that I gave you, which you're ignoring, if a police were to
I've been stopped by the police. Okay.
And what has been your?
I paid my ticket and I drove on my way.
But unfortunately, not everyone has that privilege.
Then it sounds like it wasn't something specific to white privilege or Black privilege. It's just the fact that we had a good interaction and I gave him respect and he respected me and we went about our day.
I don't know how you can be sitting in a table talking.
Gray, what's your thoughts on that clip?
I felt like that was a good analogy. And anytime I hear a Black conservative basically say, "Oh, well, I've been pulled over, nothing happened," I would never want to be a cop, because the temptation would be too much. And for me, I've seen cops blackmail Black guys, and it's just an automatic instinct that you can go and you can do whatever you want in these neighborhoods to these people, even if you want to do it for financial gain, take somebody's money, write somebody a ticket and get away with it, not have to worry about going to court. So people also want to talk about, oh, well, this happened to me, this happened to me. If an officer did something to a Black person, it would be easier for them to get away with it than if they did it to a white person. So Black people trying to say that, white people don't have any type of privilege, I just feel like, it's just a lie that they're just yelling. They do have a privilege. There's more of them in this country than us.
I mean, comments like that is when I got to give the FBA some credit. Kamal said she's Afro Latina. I guarantee that. I ain't gonna lie, got Caribbean vibes there. And I'm just like, your experience does not equate to certain Black people's experience in this country. And I don't think it's fair when we say, well, I'm Black and I didn't happen to me. But there are thousands of times, unfortunately, it does happen to people. And I'm not saying that that is always the standard or always the case, but there are exceptions where people don't show up home alive. They're dead. They get unalived when the incident, flips in a second.
Right, right. And the issue is that this stuff is Lucky said this is fine, different topics, boring as AF. Lucky is about to get real spicy. Just stay for a little bit. It's gonna get spicy.
Yeah, especially after I play the CNN clip and I call out all their lies.
But what I would say is that there is a form of white privilege, and that even if a Black person has never experienced any type of racism, any type of prejudice, just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
You know who clip I'm about to play? All right, I got something. Andre, you didn't want to show up. We got something for you, Andre. You didn't come. We're still gonna include you, but I'm gonna play the CNN clip